the collector's edition for Resident Evil 4 pre-orders were website only, and as far as I know, they're already closed. They opened a couple months ago already. Most of the collector's edition pre-orders, it looks like going forward, are going to be website only. Um, the last, all the last major ones have been. The only exceptions have been God of War and Horizon. Those were the only ones we still did pre-orders in store for. Everything else has been website only. Gotham Knights was website only. Um, that's the only one I can think of, but that's because I bought that one. um, I'm sure there is others. I know there is. I just can't think of what the other ones are. But yeah, it's a safe bet that collector's editions going forward are probably, for the most part, going to be website exclusive. Now, about 30 minutes of this guaranteed 311 price point. Run, Forrest, run. Somebody's leaving. Maybe. And no, we have not started pre-orders yet for Tears of the Kingdom either. My guess is pre-orders won't start for that since it's coming out in May. My guess is pre-orders won't start for that till maybe next month at the earliest. Nintendo fortunately doesn't follow their old 8-week rule anymore, thank God. That was always such a dumb rule. There goes Jess. Diva. What the heck is Kraken Academy? Do do do. You know, I'm second guessing myself on my answer about the Silent Hill pre-order, though. Like, I don't think I know I haven't taken a pre-order for one, like, from anybody. But now part of me is thinking maybe it has opened up for pre-orders. I don't remember. Because I do think it's actually on one of our pre-order marketing things. I think. I could be wrong though. Like, honestly, I honestly don't remember. Let's see if somebody's bought in fake painting, fake artwork. Probably not. I'm sure most people are checking. Mind you, last stream somebody did actually buy fake artwork, so. Ha. Nope. Fake artwork has not been purchased. Cyborg or Blake? Or Olivia if she looked at her whispers. Cyborg. You don't look like a cyborg. No, no, no. I saw that you had popped back online briefly on Animal Crossing. So I didn't know whether you were just playing Animal Crossing now or whether you were doing other stuff. So I was trying to guess who was coming to the island next. Whether it was the two people on the list that weren't here yet or whether it was you. Because obvious. Obviously you have I've whispered the code to you again. um oh, okay. I don't know that I have any tips or tricks. Mine's all been trial and error for the most part. For the longest time, I was having a problem. I'm using the same software that I was having problems with before on the same PC I was having problems with before. And one day there was a Windows update and it's worked fine ever since. And the worst part was because like it was only this software. I had two different types of software, but I like this one better. Um, the other one for some reason doesn't do full screen. Like it's weird. Like I couldn't get um the game display to do full screen on the other one. So there would always be like a black bar to the right and a little bit under the bottom. I couldn't make it any bigger because if I made it any bigger, it would look stupid. But I ended up having to use that software for a while because every time I tried to use this software, it would crash. Like usually after about an hour, approximately every single time. Like without fail. Like it no warning, no nothing. It would just crash. And then there was a Windows update. And I would still try this one once in a while, but again, it would usually crash. So one day I used it after the Windows update to try it again, and it worked. And I was like, oh, okay. And I've used it every time since, and it's been probably almost 7 months since that. Um, yeah, and it I haven't had any issues with it. There's been like the odd times where I've had like still had like issues, but that's more to do with like internet, and it mostly only happened before I recently got all my internet updated. Oh, actually, Olivia. Oh my god. Okay. Do you remember when Matt? I don't know if you were there for this, but Matt came into work one day and he had a screenshot of the speed test on his internet that he had done at home, and I think it was like 0 and 0, like 0 up, 0 down. And I made the joke about I said to him, "Dude, you're supposed to like turn the internet on before you do the speed test, right? Like, obviously, it's not going to work if your internet's not on at all." But it was funny that he actually got like a 0 0 result, like because of how poor the internet is out in that area where those guys lived, right? Where Luke and Matt lived, right? And back then, I think my internet was like 15 down and like 2 up or something like that. And I remember him being like, "Oh, I'd kill for that." The last couple years since then, I've had 50 up, and it's supposed to be 10 down, but it would usually be about, or sorry, 50 down, and it's supposed to be 10 up, but it was supposed to be 10 up, but it was like 7. Um, our condo corp recently changed companies to the company I'm with, which means my internet and television are basically now all free, and it's better than what I was paying for too. So like we got the same the what the condo board now covers in our regular condo fees, which haven't gone up, now covers what I got for television plus the movie networks, which we weren't paying for before, and pays completely for my internet, and it's for one of the higher up internets. So I've now gone from 50 down, 10 up to 1,000 down and like 700 up. My internet is ridiculously fast now. So yeah, prior to that upgrade that we just recently got, occasionally with this software, it would skip a couple of times. I'd like lag and whatever. It has still happened once or twice since the upgrade, but that's just because poor internet signals can happen, right? But yeah, I almost took a screenshot of the speed test after our thing got updated. I almost sent it to Matt. I know he's probably got better internet where he is now anyways, but I still thought it would have been funny. I haven't been paying attention. Who's here? Who's not? Just those two. Okay, so that means Cyborg left. And Cyborg's not on the list anymore. I don't know if Blake's been here or not. I wasn't paying attention. But yeah, no, internet's like ridiculously fast. To put it in perspective, what did I download and install on Xbox the other day? I don't remember what it was, but it was like a 40 gig install. It took less than 5 minutes. And it's like, yeah, that used to take much longer. I don't even think it was 5 minutes. I think it was probably like 3 minutes. Thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Thank you. Well, I'm sorry that you got kicked. That's still fast though. Like that's still fantastic, Livia. Like honestly, like that's better than what I had prior to this upgrade. So I was playing the guessing game with the turnip price today anyways. Like I was like, okay, 311. I was still hoping for something better than 311, but I know how this tends to go. When you get that kind of mid to high level number, it's not usually going to go back up higher than that. And it was like, okay, do I you can definitely get better than 311. Yes, I had a on Friday I had 408. And there was another stream I had about a week or so ago where I literally stumbled onto 522. I think anything higher than 550 I'd be weary of, because I know for the most part whenever I've seen anything higher than 550 um on Turnip Exchange, it's usually somebody that's doing something shady, meaning they've probably hacked their game or something like that. And Nintendo's notorious for doing stuff that basically, um even if you as an innocent person have no idea and you go onto their island and do something or buy something from them or whatever, then it screws up your game too, because Nintendo's pretty good for uh going after cheaters. But that's like, yeah. um but yeah, no, I literally, like, the 522 one was like, I was like, oh my god. I just like logged in, went to Nux. What's the price? He comes back 522. I'm like, I've never had a price that big. That's the largest price I've ever had. Like, prior to these last three, I think the highest I had ever had was 275. So it was like, holy crap. So yeah, I was hoping for something better than 311, but it was kind of like, I think I better take it, because I, knowing my luck, if I had skipped to the afternoon at 12 noon, there's a good chance it was going to go down. And here's the thing, I'm still convinced. I don't know for sure, but I'm still convinced that when you sell turnips, even if it's not on your own island, for a high amount, something in the game, I think, automatically tanks your turnip prices for the rest of the week. I could be wrong. There was back when Animal Crossing first came out. I haven't used it in God knows how long, and the way I play now, it wouldn't be work accurately for me anyways. But if you play normally, there's a website called Turnip Profit, and there's like, and it's a website, and you fill in stuff. So the first question is this the first time a resident is buying turnips from Daisy May on your own island? This affects the pattern. Basically what somebody did is they hacked the game, figured out what the algorithm is in the system, and figured out how to properly predict what your profits were going to be. And I used it for a while, and it actually was pretty accurate. Then the next question is previous pattern. Was last week's turnip price pattern? What was last week's turnip price pattern? And if you use this every week, it will tell you at the end what the pattern was. So the options are, I don't know, fluctuating, small spike, large spike, decreasing. Right? So then what is the price of the turnips on your island on Sunday? So boom, that's the price. And then you fill in the price every single day. So Monday in the morning, Monday in the PM, Tuesday, Wednesday, and it keeps generating and updating the prices to predict what your prices should be. And it gives you, and like it's a percentage. Like, so for example, if I fill this out right now, let's say no, I don't know. Let's say the price was say 102, and then let's say on Monday I have 98 in the AM. Already it has a pattern down here. So my PM is most likely going to be 92 or 62. Sorry, 62 to 100. The range is 92 to 143 in the AM to 62 to 82. Sure enough, it usually always ends up in that pattern. So let's say it was 100. So I put in 100 for the PM. The second one. So now, let's say it was 100. So now it's telling me that my Tuesday AM will most likely either be between, there's an 8.84% chance. Like, it shows you the rest of the week, like what it should be the rest of the week. And so the guaranteed minimum is 92. So it's now telling me it's not going to drop lower than 92. Although some of them do still suggest that it could be. And as of right now, it's saying my potential maximum is 204. And you just keep going through it and going through it and going through it and going through it and going through it. And yeah, it was pretty good. It was never, like, again, it's never 100% accurate because it is an algorithm that can fluctuate. It can fluctuate, right? Like, obviously, and it's not in stone. Like, nothing's guaranteed. I don't know. It would only work for the Switch version because it's based on the algorithm in the Switch version of the game.